Hello audience! Thank you for your welcome. I know it's edited in, but like, you're too kind still. Thank you for totally validating my life decisions right now. It's like too much. Okay, now let's talk about white people. Shocking, right? A person my age and complexion choosing to start his roleplay / school assignment like this? Okay, so what do younger white people like to eat too much? Other than mac and cheese. Give you a hint. It's apparently to blame for like all financial issues for millennials. An avocado. Is this lead in for an agricultural comedy segment? Nah, it's about me. I was raised in the avocado capital of the world. Like, I used to have multiple avocado trees myself, and like, they mean a lot to me. Like, even if I wasn't half Latino, I would still be making it a part of my personality. So growing up in my times, I would watch avocado like be something like used at my house or like at Mexican restaurants, turn to something that like could be called a white girl I ate at school. At this point, it's a symbol for white supremacy. Like, the avocado is basically the swastika at this point. Like, other than the fact it's not found in every like American's men's restroom, it's like basically it. I mean, like, also without millions of people dying for it yet, but like, and honestly, swastika used to be cool. It was like the Indian cow, not buffalo, like symbol for spirituality, like other positive things. I would say most like Indian Americans have given up on trying to save their culturally appropriate symbol, but like, I would say some white people up for the challenge. Heritage not hate, am I right? The idea of like cultural appropriation is weird, because like every modern culture has gone through cultural exchange. I would say they're like clear good examples of cultural appropriation. I mean, not cultural appropriation, like cultural exchange. Like how American animation would help hentai become like what it is today. And like clear bad examples, like American animation and hentai. And there's also like everything in between, like American animation and hentai. Like, in all honesty, like 90% of the time, cultural appropriation is an issue because like bad execution. The other 10% of the time, it's like there's natural injustice like being reflected by the actions being done. But like, that's like a bunch of history lessons I don't want to like teach right now. Like, I'm not getting paid for that, so like I'm not going to. Okay, but like usually, no one cares what you do if you do it well. Like the other day, I tried a local taco shop. It was like no sweet pale, it was overpriced, and like there's indie music and histories everywhere. But like I was starting to doubt it, but like it wasn't my check being paid on it, so it's fine. But like it was actually enjoyable. There was a lot of effort being like with it, like keeping true to like actual recipes and like ingredients in like Mexico. And like honestly, the horchata was so good. I like loved out cultural appropriation, so gentrifying it. So people like aren't mad at it's being done. They're mad like people with bad taste are doing it. You wouldn't want like a random person like taking your mom's best recipe, just like deciding not to season it at all, or like taking your favorite jacket and like pairing it with like Crocs for like an ironic outfit. No one wants people messing up with their brand. For like this part, it's like not even a definite white people do this, white people do that. It's like we can all have bad taste. Like black people can make tacos as shitty as white people usually do. And like, you know, Asians, like they wear like shirts with like English lettering, just like we do to like their languages, like Chinese. They can say like toilet, they can say like hamburger, and like they just be wearing it as fashion. Like I don't know what our stuff says. Like it's weird. Like even Mexicans, like they say the N-word. Like we can all be on trash waves. Like we're all shit people. We're human. So in conclusion, if you don't want to be dealing with people thinking you're a terrible person, or like hating on the internet based on what you wear or cook, try these steps. Learn about the culture, find a deeper respect for it, like learn history. Or you could like try being cute, fashionable, or talented enough, what you're doing, no one really cares about like what are you doing. Or finally, just be likable, because it's almost like always helpful. It's like one day I was sitting in class, for example, and I just watched one dude eat an unpeeled orange like an apple. Like I was in pain watching it. It was like horrifying. But like I knew she's like such a nice guy. I just wanted to accept it. But basically, if we're gonna take anything from this, like don't fuck things up. In case you do, at least be a redeemable person. Thank you. Good night.